Happy Wednesday, YouTube family. Today, I am so excited as always as I'm back with 5 work from home job leads that these companies are hiring right now. They're looking for you. So go grab your coffee and your tea and your notepad and let's take some notes. Y'all know that I get excited every time when I share my screen because I know that there is room at the table for you. You will find what you're seeking real soon. And like I always say, is God is still in control. So we're going to go ahead and dive right into the first job. As you can see, the first job, as you can see on the screen, is hiring for AR payroll specialists to work from home. And the great thing about this company, they're hiring for full-time, part-time, remote jobs, on-site, hybrid. So if you want to go in person, you can. If you want to do hybrid is where you work 2 days from home and 3 days in office, you're able to do it. But they're also hiring for remote jobs, and that is what this channel is about, remote opportunities. So a lot of people are looking for full and part-time. Here you go. When we scroll down, they do not list the salary, so I take upon myself to research. And according to Glassdoor, the starting salary is between 69,909 all the way up to 90,003. That's around 33 to 43 dollars an hour, and you can make more if you negotiate your salary. Now, when we dive in a little bit deeper, they're talking about accounts payable responsibility. If you're going to be doing that, you're going to receive and review vendors' invoice for accuracy, completeness, and approval. You're going to code invoice to appropriate general ledger accounts and cost center. You're going to enter invoice into the account system and ensure timely process for payment. And you're going to maintain vendors' records, including contact information and payment terms. Now, if you're going to do the accounts receivable, your responsibility is generate and distribute customer invoice accurately and timely. Monitor accounts receivable, agent, and follow up on overdue invoice. You're going to process customers' payments, including checks, credit card payments, and electronic transfer. You're going to also prepare and send account statements and reminders to customers as needed. Now, if you're going to be doing cash flow management, you're going to manage cash flow projections and assist in managing cash balance effectively. You're going to identify opportunities to optimize cash flow, such as early payment discounts or delayed collections. And then the financial reporting and analysis. You're going to assist in preparing monthly, quarterly, and annual financial reports related to accounts payable, accounts receivable, and cash flow. And then you go down a little bit further, they have like processing improvement, stakeholder communication and relationship management. And the qualification is a bachelor's degree in accounting, finance, business administration, or related field preferred, minimal 2+ years of experience in accounts payable, accounts receivable, or related finance role. Again, they're talking about, please note that this company welcomes anyone to apply, including those that have 25+ years experience and are willing to be hands-on to perform the scope of work required by clients. So you can apply even if you don't have a degree. They want you to be proficient in account software and ERP system like QuickBooks, SAP, all of this here. If you don't understand that, add this information into Google, add video at the end of it. There's going to be tons of videos that's going to walk you through step by step. They also want you to have strong attention to details and accuracy in data entry and recognition, excellent organization and time management skills, communication skills. And if this sounds like something that you're able to do, click right here where it says apply now. Also, don't limit yourself. I tell you all the time is to explore within the company. You can go to careers and you can pull up other jobs. I can show you really quickly. If I go right here and I copy and paste this and I open up another tab, y'all, all you have to do is hit enter, and I'm going to scroll all the way down to the bottom here, okay? And I'm going to choose careers. When I choose careers, it says view the opportunities here. So I can view all the opportunities that they're hiring for right now, okay? So you can submit your resume here. You can meet with a recruiter. It's up to you. But here are all of the jobs that they're hiring right now here. You can go right here, explore some opportunities. So you can just click right here and see what opportunities that they have available, okay? So just take out time to explore and see what they have available. Again, you're missing out when you don't apply for multiple positions. This is opportunity number one. Opportunity number two is with the company Evident insurance verification specialist. I feel that this is a easy job, because you do it at home anyway when you're trying to see how much coverage you have, what they're going to pay for. So why not do it and get paid for it? And they hire for part-time remote opportunity. When you scroll down, the salary is $15 an hour. Like I always say, you know your worth. You can negotiate your salary. And then the working hours are 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern time. This position can be fully remote. The total hours they want you to work is 32 hours per week. So basically, you're going to conduct phone calls to verify information provided by clients or other relevant parties, ensuring accuracy and compliance with insurance policy. You're going to establish and nurture long-term working relationship with insurance agency, brokers, and other stakeholders to facilitate smooth information verification process. And then you're going to take ownership of assigned verification projects while collaborating effectively with team members to ensure seamless workflow and achievement of team goals. And then when you go down a little bit further, the requirement is 3 years of experience in business insurance. Insurance agent license preferred means if you have it, that's great. If you don't worry about it. Familiar with certificates of insurance, at least 2 years of experience in phone verification or customer service role, ensuring effective insurance resolution. They want you to be proficient in English communication with a strong emphasis on clarity and being professional. Additional fluency in another language is desirable, but you don't have to have that. Knowledge of Zendesk. And if this sounds like something that you're able to do, you click right here where it says apply for this job. This is job number 2. Job number 3 is with this company here, WattPad. They're seeking content moderators to work from home. You'll be an independent contractor, which is a 1099. And a lot of times 1099 jobs, you set your own hour and you work when you want to work, okay? Now, when we dive in a little bit deeper about the salary is $16 an hour. And it says, please note that the rate above is listed in the United States. Now, when we dive in a little bit deeper here, it says you must be detail-oriented, visual, and self-motivated. And then they're talking about bilingual, and these followed language is preferred but not required. So you do not have to be able to speak these languages in order to do this job, okay? It's required. They would like for you to do it or have, but you don't have to have it. You can still apply even if you just only speak English. And again, this is a part-time position. And when you scroll down, they're talking about native level or near native proficient in English, 1+ years experience in UGC moderation and interest in online safety, culture aware of trends and pop culture in the United States. You have to be a self-starter and ahead of the game. They want you to be tech savvy, and high-speed internet connection is required for this position here, okay? Again, they're looking for a content moderator to review and moderate all user-generated content. As a content moderator, you review and investigate visual and written content that validate their community guidelines, okay? So if this is what you want to do, you scroll down and hit the apply for this job. This is opportunity number 3. Now, before I go to the next job, I want to explain to y'all is that I will be starting a inspirational subscription box coming real soon. And right now I'm taking emails for your full name and your email address. So when I do launch this, you'll be the first to know. This will be a paid membership. I believe that is very affordable, but you're going into a community, like I always say, where you're around like-minded people that has the same goals and the same dreams that you have. And just to give you a sneak peek of what we're going to be doing, because again, I'm going to make a video where I explain everything in details. I'm planning on launching in 3 to 4 weeks. So I say the first week in May, you will receive an email explaining, the cost for tier 1 and tier 2. Some of the things that you're going to be doing is we're going to meet into Zoom, where you're going to see me and you're going to see other people. And we're going to, watch inspirational movies where you go back. It could be War Room, and we come back and discuss it. You're going to have accountability partners where anytime we don't meet, y'all can meet in between. So it's a lot that we're going to be doing. But again, it's going to be a paid membership, and I believe it's very affordable. All you need to do is go right here. Everything, this is called my YouTube description bar. Everything is in my YouTube description bar. You want to click right here and it's going to bring up a form. All you do is put your first and last name and your email address. Make sure you check your email address. Give me the right email address, because when I launch this, it's going to go out. And at this time, you can sign up and we can go ahead and get started meeting into Zoom. So you want to sign up for my pre-launch inspirational, your daily dosing inspirational delivered right to your door or your email box. So you can go ahead and sign up right here. Always put the timestamps and the links to every job that I discussed in the video. Okay, so I just want to throw that out there. You don't want to miss out. You want to join this great community where you're around like-minded people, where we're going to uplift and encourage one another on our job search and everyday life. Don't forget to sign up. Also share this information with everyone you know that could benefit an inspirational daily dose every single day. Okay, now we're going back to the job. This job number 4 is with this company here. They're seeking HIM coders, CCS, all of this in this first shift. And this is a part-time opportunity. They want you to work at least 32 hours a week. They do not list the salary, so I take it on myself. And according to Glassdoor, the starting salary is between $70,300 per year, all the way up to $91,450 a year. That is between $33 and $43 an hour. Okay. Now, when we dive in a little bit deeper, they do have state harm restriction listed. You have to be living in these states in order to be eligible to apply for this position here. And we dive in a little bit deeper on what you're going to do is you're going to review each record and be knowledgeable utilizing ICD-10, CM, ICD-10, PCS, CPT-4, and encoder to accurately code all significant diagnose and procedure according to the American Hospital Associates, American Health Information Management Association, Unified Hospital Discharge Data Set, hospital-specific guidelines, and rules convention. So that is basically what you're going to be doing, okay? And they want you to have 2 years of inpatient records coding experience, ability to perform functions in a Microsoft Windows environment, ability to make sound decision. This job only requires a high school diploma or GED, coding education preferred. And then also you can explore within the company and see what other opportunities that they have available. And if this is something you want to do, you want to click right here. This is job number 4. Now, job number 5 is with the company Savista. They're seeking supervisor accounts receivable to work from home. It is a full-time position. And when we're looking for the salary, because everybody want to know how much they're going to get paid, right? So we're going to go scroll all the way down and look at the salary. Maybe we missed it. Let's just go all the way back up here. The salary is between $24 to $27 an hour. Again, I feel it's great money working from home, but negotiate your salary at all times necessary. Now, when we dive in, you're going to monitor staff performance, quality, and address any training or performance issue accurately, perform colleague chair side. You're going to collaborate with leadership and training to build training plans required to build a best practice team. You're going to also, when we go down a little bit further, you're going to maintain a professional attitude, maintain confidential at all times. You're going to conduct daily huddles and weekly colleagues one-on-one session, backfill all job openings and all duties as assigned. Now, with this job, it requires 5 years of medical collection, denials, and appeals experience with all but not limited to the following denials and appeals: DRG, downgrades, level of care, coding, medical necessity, experimental, bundling, non-cover, and non-authorization. It requires a high school diploma or GED. You have to be an expert knowledge of ICD-10, CPT, HCPC, and NCCI. Expert of knowledge of third-party billing guidelines. Expert knowledge of billing claims forms like UB04 and 1500. Expert knowledge of payer contract, commercial and government. Knowledge of Microsoft Word and Excel. I tell y'all to go to Microsoft 365 training where you can learn it for free. Expert knowledge of health information system. So if this is something you want to do, make sure you go ahead and apply immediately by clicking here. Again, you can always explore within the company and see what other opportunities that they have available, like I'm doing. If you don't feel like this is a good fit, they're hiring for accounts receivable specialists too to work remotely. You can click right here where it says view all other jobs, and these are the other opportunities. I suggest you to go to Google, and you can open up Excel spreadsheet, put the name, put the link, and always go back checking within a week or two because they're always adding on the portal and you just don't want to miss out. Now, in this video, I gave you 5 opportunities where these companies are urgent hiring now. So what are you waiting on? Get your resume right. Make sure your resume is optimized to the job. You can always go back and look at my live where I went live a couple months ago, where I walk you through right here how to optimize your resume to the job post. So I suggest you to go check that out on your own time. It's great information showing you a great tool that is free, that you don't have to worry about, your margins. It's already set for you. So go check out that video today, because that's a lot of great information in that video as well. So like I always say in my videos, if this video has been helpful thus far, I want you to hit that like button, as well as leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to build a community where we can uplift and encourage one another on our job search and everyday life. And if you want to be a part of that ride, you have to subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to share these videos on your social media platforms so more and more people can see what I have to offer each and every day. I'm all about inspirational, right? Because we are living in a world where everybody just don't encourage people. Everybody is selfish. They're just for themselves. They don't want to help anybody. If people know that a company is hiring on a job, they refuse to tell you. They won't tell you. And I was always raised, if you know something, you tell people. Everybody ain't gonna be able to help. I get it. You tell people about a job, they just don't want to work. They don't want you to tell them anything. But if I know something, I'm gonna help you to the best of my ability. So you have to speak life, like I always say, encourage yourself, knowing that God is there every step of the way. You got to let him to be your GPS, where he guides you and tell you where you need to go. It's just like we use our phone, and when we're going to a place that we've never been before, we put in that location and it tells you to go left, tell you what to do. Let God tell you where to go, which job to apply for, because a lot of times what I've learned in my life growing up is that you got to stop leaning to your own understanding and lean to God's understanding, because when God tell you to do something, it's going to be the truth. It's going to be right. He's going to take you to a job where you can be there for a while, but you got to understand there's a season, there's a times and season. We're only at a particular place just for a season, y'all, where you can witness to people and build a company up. But and God say, hey, it's time to move somewhere else where you can start your own business, or he will put you in another company where you can do the same thing. But you got to believe in yourself, because if you don't believe in yourself, nobody else will. You got to go out there today and grab your blessing and grab what the Lord has for you today. And like I said, I talk about my inspirational subscription box because I'm so excited, y'all. I'm ready to meet you. I'm ready to see you in Zoom, where we can talk, we can pray together, share our favorite scripture, what it means to us, our quote. We can do craft together. We can do so much together and build a community where we're around like-minded people, because we need encouragement words. We're going through a lot, y'all. I see it. Every day people are going through things. People are saying things and they feel to their very low. But when somebody comes and say, hey, you got this, you can do it, you're doing a great job, it just boosts your self-esteem. You just think that you can conquer the world, and you can conquer the world with the Lord on your side. So I'm just telling you, never disqualify yourself before you apply for these jobs. Let the company do it, okay? Encourage yourself. You got this, y'all. I believe in you, but you got to believe in yourself. Get up and take your mat and walk. It was a lame man in the Bible that didn't walk for years. And God said, just get up and take your mat and walk. And he got up and he walked. A lot of times we're just sitting there. And sometimes we need that push. Because if we don't get that push, we're going to always sit there. We're not going to go go from A to level Z. We're going to always stay there. But sometimes God got to allow something to happen and say, hey, look, Lord, I hear you. I see what you're saying. It's time for me to get out of my comfort zone. Sometimes the most people that are successful in life, they're uncomfortable. They're not in their comfort zone. So you got to understand that. Don't give up and don't be disencouraged. Get out there today and grab your blessing and grab what the Lord has for you. I have been praying for y'all so much and every single day. I thank y'all for your support, your love. I appreciate y'all. I love every single one of y'all. Y'all my YouTube family. And I want many blessings for y'all. I want whatever you're lacking. If you need help with your bills, or you need a job, or you need a side hustle, side gig opportunity. And again, in that paid membership, we're going to be brainstorming side hustles, and we're going to get out here and do this to make that extra $500 so you won't be short. So get out there and grab what the Lord has for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.